Good afternoon. My name is Emma Garcia, and today I will be informing you about the important benefits that sports have for all ages. Whether you see sports as the most important thing in the industry and the best way to use your time and the best thing ever, or you might see them as uninteresting, boring, unimportant, etc. However you may see them, whatever side of the scale you might be on, sports do have important benefits for almost everybody, whether you're age 6 to even 60. Some of the points I'll be talking about today are academic achievements, maintaining healthy lifestyles, and improving social skills. Academic achievements is the first topic I'll be discussing today. In student athletics, in order to participate, the student must be passing his or her classes. For example, Angela Lumpkin, a researcher at the University of Kansas, found that, quote, when a student must earn the right to play a sport by performing well in the classroom, it becomes a strong factor for the students to want to push to do their best. Thus meaning that a student who is extremely dedicated and has a love for the sport or on the court, on the field, whatever they're playing, they're dedicated and they love what they're doing, they are going to push to get those good grades in order to be eligible to play. Sports provide that want and that crave for greatness and achievement and goals that they have set for them. But grades also remind them that, hey, greatness can't be achieved on field if you're not having greatness in this classroom. For instance, one of my best friends, had an incident where she couldn't play for about a couple of games because she wasn't passing her classes. When coach pulled her aside that one game and was like, hey, no pass, no play, she got on that ball quick, and not just the basketball. She studied, she asked questions, she took down notes, she did extra homework, anything she could to get that grade up. And she did. She ended up playing her last few games and got the good grades that she needed to play those last games. In addition to academic achievements, sports also provide the opportunity of maintaining healthy lifestyles. Keeping a healthy diet, getting good hours of exercise, getting good hours of sleep, and staying clear from drugs are some just to name a few. A research study performed by the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, states, among student athletes, self-reported use of drugs such as tobacco, marijuana, and cocaine are much lower. 22% of athletes claim to have used marijuana in the past years versus 33% of non-athletes. The difference might not be drastic, but it's certainly there. I myself, a student athlete, am familiar with the annual drug testing of players. Students and even coaches must remain clean in order to play the sport that they love. If found unclean, the student or administrator will be taken off the team and into some serious trouble. This, of course, applies to all students, all people, but it's pretty crucial to athletes since their name is pretty big. For say an athlete plans on playing in college, gets a scholarship, maybe even makes it to the NBA or has plans on to, if just one test turns up negative, well, that will ruin the athlete's plans and chances of playing, and going big even. What makes this even worse is that little record sticks to your reputation for a very long time. Coupled with academic goals and healthy living, sports also provide the benefit of socializing skills. I know this one for a fact. Meeting new teammates, going out of town games, playing in tournaments have helped me meet other volleyball fanatics such as myself. For example, I met a super sweet girl at a tournament that I was playing in. I would have never walked up to her and said hi or anything because I'm not that outgoing. But she came up to me and she's like, hey, good dig on that game. And I said thank you, and we started talking from there. We had a snack and we got to know each other, and now she's still one of my pretty good friends. In the article, Sport Players' Social Skills for Success, written by Fitness Advisory, says, being part of a group gives the access to a totally different social scene. Through shared interests, you can meet like-minded individuals such as yourself that you might have otherwise not have met. For instance, meeting new people and having to put your name out there seems pretty nerve-wracking to me, doesn't it? Well, in sports, the sport is an icebreaker, basically. It makes it so much easier to talk to other people. All it takes is a, hey, good job, and a, hey, thanks, and a conversation can start from there, just like me and my friend. Sports help bring kids out of their comfort zones and get them to reach out of that shell they might be in. In conclusion, sports are very important to all ages. Setting goals, staying healthy, and keeping social skills are just a few to name out of the many benefits that athletes hold. Whether tall, short, boy, girl, young, old, there is something for everyone. Thank you.